honor and privilege of serving as your mistress of ceremonies on this fine and wondrous occasion.
I'm Shanita Akintonde. I'm an associate professor at Columbia College, Chicago.
Up in this room for a convocation. Of course, sometimes things go down when there are thousands of Columbia College graduates in an auditorium. Of course, some things go down when there are 1,000 Columbia College graduates in the auditorium.
When I graduated from Columbia and went out to make my mark on the world of advertising and public relations, which I did for about a decade, I used to come back here occasionally when requested to speak as a guest speaker. And when I came back once, I was asked by a person at the time, a program director, if I would consider teaching. And honestly, I hadn't considered it, so I said, okay, I'll think about it. And when I came back to do that, again, was something that started off to be quick, a whim, turned into a life-changing experience for me, and I haven't looked back since. I know advertising, like the back of my hand. Back up. Good. We're going to come together this semester. And I was amazed always about television sets and how people got into television sets. I didn't understand the concept of filming people. I just saw a box and saw people inside doing cool stuff, and I thought, how do you do that? I want to be inside of the television. And I'm going to talk today about visionary leadership. And I'm going to take you all back to a time which I think my leadership principles were steeped. And they were kind of ingrained in me, and they have set the precedence for what I do today. Now, many of you also may know that I'm a contributing author on a book about leadership. I have a chapter in Unleash the Leader Within You, and I talk about leadership principles as I learned them from my great-grandmother. So I had to go through some years of learning and tracing back things to my upbringing and my ancestry in that regard. And I remember something that my great-grandmother told me. And upon adopting this sentiment, I became much better in the kitchen. She said it starts with love. She said everything she did started with love. What I want students to take away from classes with me, I want them to be somehow different and or better as a result of taking a class with me. They've discovered something inside of themselves that they didn't know existed before. That's my main goal every semester.